so we're gonna shift gears. Tell me how you transitioned into trucking. How did that come about?
Man, what I was doing? I was working at a tire company called Gateway Tire, and it was a offspring company of Hesselbein Tire, which is an offspring of Southern Tire Mart, who also owns KLLM Trucking. So it's a pyramid scheme, so to speak, right? So my dad has been working for Hesselbein Tire for over 20 years. So when I was fresh up out of barbering school, um, I was going through some financial issues. I had just lost my apartment, me and my kid mom, and I just needed some stable income. So I took it upon myself to ask my dad if he can get me on with him in his line of business. You know what I'm saying? Give me some stable income instead of these temporary jobs and things that were on today, off tomorrow. So he ended up giving me a job. I was a tire technician. He taught me how to rotate, balance tires, uh, change tires, break them down on the tire machine, all this stuff that he had 20 years plus experience of. Like I told you in the first one, his family has a history of dealing with cars and mechanic work and body shop and collision work and all that. So was something that was true to him for 20 years. This is how he supported me and paid my child support for myself. So I ended up working with him for about a year. Then I ended up transferring back down to Jackson. I used to make the commute every day, like an hour drive to Yazoo from Jackson every day to go up there and work with him so he could train me. I ended up hitting a deer one day, headed up there, towed my 99 Tahoe up, the one that you be seeing in these videos now, and they transferred me down here so I wouldn't have to be making that very dangerous commute every morning. So I ended up opening up a barbershop. And my barbershop didn't take off as well as I needed it to for 3 kids to support. So I ended up looking into other lines of business. And like I told you, my stepdad was a trucker ever since I was yay high, 5, 7 years old. So I said, you know what, if none of this other stuff works, whether rapping, whether barbering, all this stuff, whether it don't work, tire technician and all this, I said, I know I always got trucking to fall back on because it's never let my stepdad down in all this time. So when I was still not making enough money with the tire technician job, I said, I'm going to try my hand at trucking. So I went and I applied for, I started driving for my cousin first. My cousin out of Lexington. His name is Jamie. He had this mail postage route, and he had like a U-Haul truck. You know how them had them box trucks? He had a route that was going to pay probably $250, $300 a week, and he was going to pay me that. It was steady money. I was back living with my mama because I had lost my apartment. You know what I'm saying? That me and my girl had, right? Right? So, we were living at my mama's house, me and my girl. And I was going off to work every day, driving that route for him. It would start in Jackson. It would go to Terry. Then it would go to Crystal Springs. Then it would go to Hazelhurst. Then it would go from Hazelhurst to Brookhaven. Then it would go to Natchez. Then it would come to Vidalia, Louisiana. And then it would come back up to Vicksburg. And then it would come all the way back. And I would drop the truck off in South Jackson on McDowell Road. I did all that every day for about $250, $300. Now what I come to find out was he was giving my mama some money off of what I was supposed to be making, I think, because my mama didn't want me living in her house and not paying no bills. But I had a whole kid, 2 other kids that I was trying to support, and take care of another little kid that I had with the girl I was with. So I really ain't have nothing. I was trying to get on my feet as a 20-some-year-old man, you know what I'm saying? Like 21, 22 years old. I just never could catch a break as far as finances goes because I had that son when I was young thinking that I was going to go to prison, right? So I said, man, I can't keep making it off this little old money that this dude paying me $300 a week and shit like that, man. I got too much going out. I'm going to get behind on something. Everybody wants some money out of me all the time, and I can't afford to pay nobody with nothing because I ain't making nothing. So I said, I'm going to see what's up with these other trucks. So I got into FedEx Ground. And that was a Class D license, driving a little white FedEx Ground truck. Remember, they used to be orange and green or something like purple or green. So I got on with them, and they started paying me like $700 a week. So after taxes, it was like $525. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to, develop a steady income with that. Make about $525 a week. Found me an apartment in the suburbs, right outside of Jackson, so I can get up out of the hood. Don't have to worry about looking on my shoulders when I'm going somewhere. Started paying $575 for rent in my first townhouse. I was able to shoot some money over there to the baby mama, shoot some money to that baby mama, take care of my little family that was in the house with me, and I was able to sustain myself on a $525 check every week. And that was the beginning of me developing financial dependency. You know what I'm saying? Independency, I'm sorry. I was financially independent at that time. You know what I'm saying? And after me and my girl ended up separating, you know what I'm saying, we had our little issues. I had to start all the way over. Buy new furniture, you know what I'm saying? Redo my whole living situation. And then I ended up getting with my girl that I'm with now. And we ended up really linking in, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that we was going to end up having a kid together. So I told her, I said, my aspiration is I want to make more money than $525 a week because this shit can only sustain me for so long. I said, I want to go to truck driving school, G. I want to see if I can make some more money with this shit. So she was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. So she was staying with her peoples in the small town that she's from. I'm staying by myself as a bachelor. And I knew that the transition from me going from having a steady weekly paycheck to going to training pay during trucking school might be a little bit of an offset. So I said, well, if you staying with your people and you need to get out of there, and I'm staying over here by myself and I need to make a transition to a different career, why don't we put those two heads together and you keep working and come stay over here in the crib while I go in training for, a week's time, a month's time, and you have somewhere to live at outside your people crib, and I keep on goddamn grinding, and then once I finish this trucking shit, this training, we can goddamn make this shit work, because I'm going to pay you back for holding it down, and then, you know what I'm saying, you look out for me. So we end up putting two heads together, you know what I'm saying, like a team, and goddamn end up making it work. You feel me? She goddamn held her house down. I had a albino boxer at the time, Ali. My mom's got him now. So she ended up taking care of my baby while I was gone on the road for 4 weeks. I was with KLLM trucking and all across the country. My trainer that I was with, man, he ain't never want to bring me home because I knew how to drive. So he was making money off of my miles and the miles that he drove. So he ain't never want to bring me back to the South because it would have cut his paycheck by letting me get dropped off at home. So he just kept me on the road. I stayed gone for 4 weeks, G. When I came back, I had a beard, nigga. Oh, God. And motherfucking hair. I had hair like a motherfucker, G. So when I came back, G, I did the lease purchase thing with KLLM trucking in Jackson. And I ain't never looked back ever since, G. I told my girl, I said, you held it down, bro. On God, I said, bro, let's go on the road, bro. I said, quit your job. We finna go on the road. We finna go see the motherfucking country. Nigga, we went from goddamn Salinas, California, nigga, to almost goddamn Baltimore, Maryland. We went to Baltimore, Maryland, nigga. We got pictures of all that shit. Oh God, nigga, we can sing the whole goddamn country. Just two country ass people in a motherfucking semi truck, just traveling around that bit. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, motherfucking Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, nigga. We all in motherfucking Oklahoma, Wyoming, nigga, Arizona, Las Vegas. Nigga, we was all around that bitch. Nigga, seeing the Grand Canyon, all type of shit. Nigga, we was just in that bitch. You feel me? So, you know, nigga can't tell me shit. Tennessee, nigga, Virginia, Carolinas, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Did we go to Florida? I don't know if we went to
I think
Florida.
we went south to Florida.
Man, we got around
But the
that
Grand
bitch.
Canyon,
Nigga can't tell me shit, man.
If you've never been to see the Grand Canyon, put it on your bucket list.
Man,
It's
come on,
amazing.
man. Real talk. If you go back in my oldest videos on my YouTube channel, you'll see us at the Grand Canyon and in New Mexico. We really did that shit, man. You know, coast to coast with this shit, man. Real talk. So, to answer your question, that's how I got into trucking, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was out of a sense of desperation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When life hands you lemons, my nigga, make lemonade.
Okay. So, what made you want to get into YouTube?
Man, shit. Just feeling like I got shortchanged. I always feel like I was supposed to be like a star or some shit. I used to watch Nickelodeon, all that shows, and Kenan and Kel and shit like that. I always feel like I was supposed to be one of them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like that was supposed to be my life. But, you know, moving from that small town and moving to a area where I didn't feel so secure, it really hurt my pride and my ego, and it made me feel less of myself. So I started putting my dreams behind me and just trying to survive at that time. You know what I'm saying? But I always had in the back of my mind, damn, bruh, you was supposed to be somewhere where people notice who you was or something. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, fuck. First, I started putting my music on YouTube. That's what I did at first. Just the little songs I recorded in my homeboy's closet when I was working at Applebee's in Ridgeland. My homeboy Igniter. That's where I first started rapping at. Before the studio with my homeboy from barbering school, I was rapping with my nigga named Igniter in Ridgeland by the reservoir. We had a little session that we used to do afterward. We'd get toked up, you know what I'm saying? Like that was when Wiz Khalifa first came out, you know what I'm saying? And that Cushion Orange Juice mixtape, and we'd just get high and I just started rapping, you feel me? And we'd go in that bitch, man, we'd record, and I put that shit on YouTube, and it's still on there. I might put that shit in this video. I don't know. I might, G. Don't laugh at my shit, bro. My shit was tight back then, though, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, that's just what it was for me. I always knew I wanted to be seen. I ain't never want to die without people knowing who I was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never felt like I was not supposed to be in this bitch. You feel me? I wanted people to know who I was, bro. I was in here. You feel me? I'm in here, man. I'm in this bitch, man. These niggas could be known. I could be known. I'm in this bitch, man. You feel me? So, you know, that's what it was for me. That was what YouTube was for me. And I took a break, take a break, take a break, take a break, come back, take a break. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a battle with myself, with me. I really be the one that be stopping myself. You know what I'm saying? If I just attack, I probably would have been caught some little clout back then, but I just be doing my own shit, battling with myself. I had to go get some money for a minute. I'd take a break. I'd come back. Yeah, man, fuck that shit for a minute. I gotta get some money. You know what I'm saying? My life be demanding sometimes, bro. So, you know.
Okay. So this is a question, just to have a random question for you. What are some things about you or some of your guilty pleasures that YouTube doesn't know? Give some things that you be like, what? Not Deon Brown.
Man, I'm transparent. But I like to watch porn. I like to watch porn. I like porn. I grew up watching porn since a child. Let me tell you something, my nigga. You feel me? Like, when my people used to leave me at home as a child, bro. Remember I told you I had an uncle that was 11 years older than me, right? That nigga used to have all type of little porno tapes and shit in my grandma's house, bro, where he was living at. I used to watch all them shits when they leave me at home. I used to be happy they leave me at home. I mean, oh God.
This is not where I was going with this.
This is where I'm taking it though. VCRs, nigga. VCR tapes. Oh man, I remember I had a Uncle Luke Freak Show tape. I had stole it from my uncle when he was a bachelor, living in the Advantage Apartments in North Jackson. I had stole it from my uncle's house and took it to my mama and them house. And I came home one day, and my mama had the video playing on my TV or some shit, or she had it in my VCR. I had forgot to take it out one night. I had my door closed, and you know how you forget to take the VCR tape out of there? She had the motherfucker in there. I was supposed to put it back up under my bed or something and didn't do it. And she had let me know indirectly that she had found it. I'm like, oh my God, nigga. Jesus! So that's one of my little secret little things. I watch porn, man. I know the Christian Knights, they gonna say that this is blasphemous behavior, but I can't help it, bruh. You know, either I can cheat on my wife and go sleep with people, or I can look at them online and not catch an STD or a bacterial vaginosis situation. So I figure I just do the lesser of the two and just watch porn, man. So I watch porn. This right here is my other one. This. I smoke cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed because of my job. You know, I have to maintain my job because I have failed drug tests in the past. And my people did not let me live it down. Y'all know that story because I talk about it every chance I get because it scarred me so much. But what else?
You are a car enthusiast.
Man, I'm a fucking car enthusiast, nigga. Chevys is my motherfucking. Oh my God, man. How many cars we got? 5.
And still one more.
Yeah, man. We got cars, bro. Cars are like, ooh, Jesus. I love cars, bro. And they all run, G. They all run. That's next to my kids, bro. The shit that I spend the most money on. Yep. Fucking cars.
I think a few for you.
More than cars?
I mean, a few of your guilty pleasures.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What name another?
You put hot sauce on
Girl.
everything.
Yeah, I
Y'all, when I say everything, everything. If you could put it on a cake, he would put it on a cake.
I probably would. No cap. No cap.
Like
no
the cake
cap.
ain't spicy enough.
No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap. I love hot sauce, bro. I don't know what it is. It just gives me a thrill, I think. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. I like hot sauce, bro. I like to live on the wild side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling like the spiciness and the hot sauce be burning out the bad shit in your body too. You feel me? Like I feel like anything that ain't right for your body, you burning it out with that spice. Like cayenne peppers, it's like a vegetable, G. Or fruit. It's a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Jalapenos are fruits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People be thinking that they eat peppers. No, these are fruits.
So they seed.
You know what I'm saying? So I be thinking like, I be using that shit on a healthy level. You feel me too? You
Right.
feel me? So burn that shit out of me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever's in me. You feel me? I ain't been sick like that in a minute.
That's true.
I don't never. Do I get sick?
Right. I can count on one hand in all these years we've been together how many times you got
I'm
sick.
trying to tell you, bro.
For fact.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Okay, let's see what I know about it. He also loves horror movies. Like, he is a horror movie fanatic. Like, he will bypass any of the
You know
rom-coms.
You know why? Cause no good Christian movies talk about the spiritual world. You feel me? Like you almost got to go to the horror genre to even indulge into spirituality and feeling energy and shit. Remember I told you I've been dealing with this shit since I was fucking 8-9 years old at my grandma's house. Feeling somebody behind you in the room, turn around, ain't nobody there, but you still feel it. You feel me? They're the only people that address that aspect of life. Until recently, you know, shit like Coast to Coast Radio I be listening to, 99.5 WRNO with George Norrie. These are the only people that really talk about it. Other than that, people be talking about aliens and Bigfoot. No, nigga, what about the spiritual world? Because I be feeling this shit. Like, me and you used to wake up in the middle of the night when we was living in that portal in Clinton.
Yes.
And nigga feel shit walking around us.
Yes.
Oh, bro, they right there right now. Oh, he right here. He just moved right here. Oh, we in the basement. I feel something over there in the corner.
Man, yes. I remember one day, I promised, I take to my grave. I remember one day, I thought you had come in the kitchen. And I turned around, I was like, man, he left the kitchen fast. And I looked down the hall, and I could see, like, remember that mirror at the end of the hallway? When we lived in the house in Clinton? I saw the go past, like to the bedroom. So when I went in the bedroom, I was like, dang, where'd he go? I just saw him walk by.
Oh, to my in that guest room.
Yes.
Yeah.
You went in the living room. But I thought I was following you. You know? So I never forget that. So I know I can corroborate that because I feel like with you, you were like an antenna almost.
Oh, for sure. And I was playing with them spells and shit back then too.
Yeah.
Remember that? You know what I'm saying? So I was dealing with the magic and shit. You know what I'm saying? I still got that spell book. That's why I be telling them people, man, stop playing with me. You feel me? Like I play with that shit too. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to see if that shit was real. Nigga, I know how to open portals and all that. You feel me? Like I got people on the other side too. I done went and visit Marie Laveau living quarters and left offerings. And she came and visited me that same night in my dream. And she can vouch for it.
Fact.
Came and visited us.
Fact.
Shit, nigga.
All facts.
Come on, bro. So,
I could have drawn.
Yeah.
I could have drawn her face like that clear.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, that's one of my guilty pleasures too. The spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? I try to limit my interactions with them because once you open yourself up like an antenna, it's open for good and bad to come in depending on how you shift your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just try to keep it on the positive and upbeat. Because if I start delving into that, like the shit I used to be on when I was in Jackson, that negative shit, other type of spirits can come in when you open that door up too. So I just try to like put a filter on my energy field that things get to come through. My spiritual people gonna feel what I'm saying. Like it's a very thin line between negative and positive energy coming through on you. Yeah, man. It's you gotta know how to manipulate your energy to be able to control that. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know.